Yeah!
Welcome to Eric and Darrell Live. I'm coming to you from DragonCon 2022 in downtown Atlanta. And we have a special guest.
Hi, it's Mo. What is this black box, by the way, down there?
Black box?
Yeah, you don't see the black box down there? It's almost like another guest is going to pop up, but he's not actually. Oh, that's the yeah.
You mean DragonCon cam?
Right. It's Mo.
It's Eric and Darrell. Guys, Schroeder's Darrell Hazelrig.
So, DragonCon again. You know, the last time I went to DragonCon was 2013.
I remember.
2013?
Yeah, next year will be 10 years.
Holy shit.
I know.
Why on earth?
And prior to that, I'd been to every single DragonCon for like 15 years. I'm ready. I guess next year it'll be the 10th anniversary and
the 10th anniversary of you not going.
Of me not going. And then I'll have to go. So is it pretty awesome? Like, when was the last time you guys went? It's been a while.
Hey, let's do this first. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people out there who have no fucking clue what we're even talking about.
Right.
So let's just give a little, I don't know, maybe history of DragonCon, and maybe talk about how we wound up going and
right
why we still go, why some of us don't. So DragonCon is essentially a fan convention for like science fiction and pop culture,
sci-fi.
Yeah, but I guess it differs from a lot of other conventions because it's like they bill it as for fans by fans.
Right.
Yeah.
And the first time we went was 1990. So it was DragonCon and ACE, like Atlanta Comics Expo. And
Expo.
And we went, and I think they said there was 300 people, and I'm like, dang, that's a lot of people.
Was that the first year?
Yeah. No, it was the third year.
1987 was the first year.
Yeah, 87. So
we went in either 90 or 91. I can't really exactly remember. But according to this list here, the estimated attendance back then was like 6,000 people.
That's so cute.
6,000 in what year?
1991.
91? Oh, okay. For some reason, I remembered the 300 for some reason. I thought I'd heard that 300 people went. And I remember thinking, man, that's a lot of people.
Hey, while we're not using that camera, can we lose that camera?
Yeah, I was actually looking on this, trying to figure out if there was a way I could mute it or something like that. I think the only way I can do it is just hang up on it and then you can refresh it. I think that'll work. Anyway, so the first year, we don't have photos from the first year, nor did I even keep my badge. But I've been keeping my badges all these years too.
Yeah, that first year, we weren't even able to drive. My parents drove me and Eric to Atlanta, and we stayed at the Holiday Inn, which is now dorms for Georgia State.
Dorms, really?
And, yeah, and I remember us walking from that hotel to through the parking garage of the Hilton, and to go into the Hilton, because back then it was only at the Hilton.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Mildly Jessica, by the way, is asking why DragonCon? Why the word? I think it was just like, fantasy. It can be identified as a fantasy convention without actually having to like.
I just so happen to have been reading the Wikipedia on DragonCon right before we started this. So I
really?
details. So they chose the name DragonCon because one of the founders, had a computer, the Dragon computer, which housed the BBS that they used to converse and talk about all their geek stuff back in the mid '80s.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
I never heard that. That's cool.
So was Dragon like a brand, or was that just the name of their server?
that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
The article did not clarify that.
I would have thought it would be like their BBS is called Dragon, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome to Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course we went there because we're crazy into comic books, and it was basically just comic books for us. Like,
Yeah, that's why we started going.
yeah, like vendors and artists, like celebrities, right?
We just
Inkers
saw it
and
as a big
pencilers.
comic, like a place to buy comics.
Yeah, we could get like signed comics there. We could meet people, meet the artists and stuff, and yeah, that's why we started going. And then over the years, as our taste changed, it just kept like, I guess, I guess like DragonCon just kind of kept expanding, and we just kept going, wow, everything we're into, DragonCon is all about. And we got into Vampire the Masquerade, when we were role playing and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, you could do live action there, and a lot of the artists and the writers of Vampire were there. You could meet them, and it was like, oh, now we have to go because of that. And it was always a good reason to go. And then we got into more like commercial type filmmaking and stuff like that. And then Darrell could show films and stuff, and they're in their film festival, and they have like panels of panels and special effect makeup. We were really into that, anyway, so it just always like, it's always there for us, it always works. So
And now it's got so many different things going on. It's really one just gigantic party.
yeah, there's like 80,000 people that go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Here's a picture of us in '93.
Yeah.
Me and Darrell, and there's Will, our friend that came with us, and those two girls, they're just random. We just met them there, and we're like, hey, let's hang
girls.
out.
The only thing I remember about those girls is they were from Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were cool. They just hung out with us the whole time, and like, yeah, I mean, DragonCon's all about just meeting people, so it's always really fun. And of course, I had the vampire shirt on. I think, I don't know what shirt you were wearing, Darrell, but
I'm pretty sure I was wearing some sort of vampire shirt. I think maybe a Bruja shirt.
oh, okay. Oh, and I'm looking for my. Oh, see that badge? Wait. Oh. Okay, I see the badge. See the badge that Will's wearing? It's a Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! 1993. You still have it. Holy shit!
Yeah, 93. Isn't that cool? I have one that right before that one too, 1992.
Oh wow! Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. See, it still says Ace down there, ACE.
What is the art on that? Is that
It's a cartoon. So. It looks like Daphne from Dragon's Lair.
Oh.
But talking to some like Looney Tunes character on a throne of some sort. I don't know.
No, I think it
might be Cool World.
I think it is Cool World.
Oh, I forgot about Cool World.
Yeah, it would have been released right then.
Probably.
Yeah. And here's one the year after that. For some reason, I only got a 2-day, but this would have been, this is 94.
I think that might have been my first year.
I think that's like, is that the Crow or something?
Yeah.
But they put the stupid sticker right in front of it. Of course, I'm just going to keep it there. But yeah, I think it's like the Crow. But anyway. So yeah, let's see here. 93. Okay, so 2005. I just put just some random stuff here. There's the 2005. Let's see. I know I have that one too.
Nice.
You look exactly the same.
Yeah, that one's I don't know, some custom art or something. And that was 2005, right? And I have 2002 maybe, and 2003 before that one. No, 2004. Okay. And so yes, I have a huge collection actually. Just to finish out the rest, that's 2005. That'd been the next one, the Pirate Girl,
Wow.
and then this one, 2007, some dragon, and then for some dumb reason I got like a little tiny one, 2008, and then 2010. I skipped 9. 2010. Let me pause on 2010 real quick because actually I missed 2000. This is 2005. I wanted to show you another one from 2005. That's what Darrell looked like that year.
Oh yeah, I remember that year.
He was running around. Somebody's just painting mustaches on people.
That drew-on mustache. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that wearing eyeliner?
Looks
Let's
like it.
Yeah.
What?
That was just your everyday look at that time, though, right?
It looks like
Yeah.
my hair was definitely dyed black at the time.
Yeah.
But I guess I was wearing eyeliner. I don't remember that.
Also, in 2008. But let's see. If we zoom up to 2010, this is when we went with you, Mo.
Yep, that was the first time I went back.
This was a funny moment. These were remember the Old Spice, Old Spice ads.
Yeah.
This is like an Old Spice ad, and we're like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. Always form a huge crowd of people just taking their picture, and it's just literally people in towels. Like, so then Darrell jumps out there and he's like, dun da da da. And he's like, I can do that too.
Wow, I don't. They look really befuddled, to be honest.
Right? They're like, yeah, this guy.
The first one. No, they're like, oh, like, what's with this guy?
What's with that guy? Yeah. That was 2010, the same year we saw Mo there, and my sister went too.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Oh, so long ago.
She was Doctor Who from the 70s.
My arm is so much more colorful now.
There's another one.
Me.
I couldn't find the epic picture of me and you, Mo, where we're standing back to back with the guns or something.
Oh, okay, give me a minute.
It was like a professional.
Yeah, Brian downstairs took that picture.
Oh yeah, it was so
you guys
good.
Brian downstairs, right? Come on.
Yeah, downstairs, Brian.
Downstairs, Brian.
Downstairs, Brian.
No, Brian Humphreys. He has the big photo shoot set up downstairs for all the cosplayers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy.
Let's see. I want to show off a couple more of my things here. That was from 2010. I don't know what that is. And then 2011, maybe. Yeah, 2011.
They're weirdly inconsistent with their badge sizes.
I know. And then 2012.
Yeah.
This is the second to the last year I went. And then the last year I went, 2013. They went back to the big size. I love the big size. It's the
I
best.
cannot believe it's been 2013 was the last time you went.
Yeah. I searched all through my photos and I'm like, yeah, because we go to DragonCon, we come back with about 200 photos. Even back in the day when we had to develop them with, film, like, cause that's what you do at DragonCon. You just snap. So, and that was kind of, I went through to look at all my photos and I didn't have any photos of any year after 2013. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my last one. So, oh well.
Crazy.
But 2012, here's a picture of what I look like. And of course I still have that badge. It's over here. 2012? 2012? One of those. Anyway. I had the cool shades on. And the 2013, last year I went, this was like the best Spock I'd ever seen ever in my life. Like I'm
That's big as
convinced.
fuck.
And that dude's super tall. He's like
Yeah.
7 foot tall or something.
Yeah, I'm like convinced that's actually really Spock. That is just crazy. But yeah, it's good times. I'm gonna let this roll here down here, because this is like,
Yeah.
you know, what
That
Darrell's
was
filmed like,
earlier today, yeah.
yeah, just hours ago, so you get a feel for people walking around doing stuff. But man, it's just so much fun.
So DragonCon is like very costume centric. That's like the big thing that sets it apart. There's so many costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like multiple hotel buildings. You can walk around and meet people in other sections. Oh, wow, yeah.
2013.
Look how epic that is. 2013, okay.
Yeah.
Strange, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen this picture.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'm pretty sure
cool.
you were there that year.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. So, I know I have that somewhere, but just in case, like, send it to me.
I mean, you're tagged in it, but
Oh, it's on. Oh,
it's on Facebook.
Oh, shoot, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Hey, what's your phone number?
1-900. Cool. Anyway, so I looked through the rules and stuff for this year, and it was said that they require everybody in any interior to wear masks, even in all of the hotels, everything. Oh, look at that! Hey, I'm covering up that more adventure.
Thanks,
Party
more
on, Eric
adventure.
and Darrell. Heck yeah, heck yeah. But as I look at this video, I'm like, nobody cared. Nobody's wearing masks. And I was like, I thought that was actually really, I read into things too literally. I'm like, oh man, 100% of people are going to be wearing masks. That's not going to be fun. And that was my deciding factor not to go. I mean, I'll wear a mask if I have to, but if I'm not required, I generally don't. So I'm like, that just doesn't sound fun. But now I'm like, oh, well, I didn't actually realize that people would just be like, so
I tried to get into a panel last night, and I had left my mask upstairs, and they wouldn't let me in. I had to go and like seek out a mask from the concierge desk.
Oh, really? I guess so.
Depends on where you are and what you're doing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
Well, maybe by next year that will just be completely gone, right? Because it's kind of gone this year. Maybe next year just all the way. I don't know. But either way, it doesn't look too shabby. So, and that will be my 10th anniversary of not going. So, might as well.
We gotta get the band back together.
Yep.
Yes, we do. There was a new con that I just noticed today. Have you heard of RetroCon?
No.
Yeah, RetroCon is some sort of I don't know. It's like looks like maybe mostly toys or something. But they do have guests and stuff like that. Remember Jennifer Parker from Back to the Future? She's gonna be there. The guy who does Skeletor's voice, just like random kind of stuff like that. But I don't know. It looks interesting.
Where is it?
This one is. Where is that? Where is this thing? Pennsylvania, Oaks, in Oaks, PA. Does that sound? That's weird.
That's
like
probably a real place.
I always think of like Amish when I think of Pennsylvania. I'm like, is this like an Amish con?
Amish Con. All the woodling
Woodling?
Whittling?
you can do.
Woodly do.
And they make quilts.
Oh, they make
Yeah,
quilts.
yeah,
That's
lots of
true.
quilting happening up there. And
Vintage cons.
Yeah,
yep.
good barn raising. That's like the main event.
Well, it starts with the barn raising, and then they do the con inside the barn.
Yeah, once it's built. And
Yeah,
Then they have a hoot nanny.
it's a community effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, Mo, you're on our video trailer for this channel.
I
So
know.
people might have seen you go, "Hi, Darrell Hazelrig."
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like 16 in that.
So yeah, let's explore that.
Oh my.
So who the hell are you?
I am Eric's sister's friend.
Yeah.
That's kind of it, right? Like
Right.
I've known Liz since we were 12, and Eric was 10, and then you and Eric have known each other since you guys were 12, right?
Mhm.
So that means
Yeah.
I've known you since I was 14.
Right.
And yeah, we were always hanging out in their house because I don't know about you, but their house was certainly better than mine.
They had the cool house.
They did have the cool house.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we know each other.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's like a bazillion years of friendship with the Fullertons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, in Pacific Rules, are we in Darrell's room? No, this is he's at DragonCon. He's in the hotel.
But yeah, well, this is my hotel room.
Yeah. Or maybe is that what you meant? I didn't know if you just came. I just thought this was his bedroom or
Like I just
something.
redecorated.
Yeah. Like, it's so fancy.
Put up some lovely art.
Yeah.
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 It's very you.
What is that? Are those just metal slats, like panels?
No, they're like canvas panels,
They look weird on camera because it just looks like a solid metal
and it
color.
looks like some sort of desert vista or maybe a
Oh.
beach at sunset.
Definitely a sunset.
Yeah, some sort of sunset.
Ooh.
And on an unknown landscape.
Ooh,
Maybe it's Mars.
Links 595.
Awesome.
What is favorite item you guys bought at the convention over the years? Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, that's a good one because I have mine right over here. Let's see. Do you know where the tag is? You know where the here? You tell him I'm gonna find mine because I. Oh, Angie, thank you. Ow!
Thanks, Angie.
My dad. I think it was over here. It's some excellent wall art that I haven't hung up just yet, but I was about to. Absolute favorite thing I bought.
So like I don't ever really remember going shopping a lot at DragonCon. I guess I bought comics back in the day.
Yeah. You
Um,
can buy any pictures or anything like? Yeah, here it is. Awesome, thank you.
So I'll tell you mine. I got a Gamorrean guard piggy bank. It was about this big around, and I had to take him on an airplane, because he's this, gigantic ceramic pig, essentially. And, I usually costume when I come here, so I already had 100 pounds of luggage, and I had to take this piggy bank home on my lap. And I paid a small fortune for him because he was a Star Wars Celebration exclusive
yeah.
from a few weeks earlier. And as soon as I got him home, I found him online for half the price with free shipping.
Oh.
So, that
Yeah.
card is my prized possession now because I got him live.
This one is my favorite. So this comes from someone who did really ornate. It's very heavy and very sharp. He did weapons for TV shows and movies. He did the weaponry in Xena and Hercules, and it's forged. It's freaking crazy. These little spikes are really insane. But this is like a Chris knife, and I have another one. I don't know where the other one is. It might actually not be easy to find, but it's a completely different design. But it's also about this size, and it's pretty gnarly looking. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is my favorite thing, and I usually just have it hung on the wall like that. It's like a nice little stand for it. You know, you can just kind of hang it, and if you get like a home invader or something like that, you're like, come on, sucker. Yeah, pretty sweet. But yeah, by far my favorite. And then maybe my second favorite would have been like I got this Bruce Campbell art frame. So it's a frame that an artist will draw a character of your choosing on the frame using like colored charcoal or something, like these, like almost like chalk maybe. So he sat there and like in 5 minutes did this awesome masterpiece, and it's a frame. So then in the frame, I put his art that he sold of Bruce Campbell. So I was asking him for a Bruce Campbell frame with a Bruce Campbell inside, and then I got online and I bought this. It's a frame made out of a bike chain, but it kind of looks like it could be a chain from off of a chainsaw. So I have it framed in a chainsaw chain with Bruce inside. It's insane. Actually, I think it's right over here. Let me grab it.
So it's a frame inside a frame. Is this what he's saying?
I'm having a hard time even remotely picturing. I don't know.
It's a drawing inside a frame with a drawing inside a frame.
I guess.
It's the inception of Bruce Campbell.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So many levels of Bruce Campbell. Oh, and it's tiny.
Yeah, check this out. Oops. My ears are falling out. I have a picture of him too, like drawing this for me.
Oh,
So this is
Oh, right. I remember that.
that's his name is Rak, R-A-K, Ash. And then so he drew both, but I was standing there while I did that part. Yeah! Angie again. Hey!
Oh, question. When your friend Matt gonna be on here? We're gonna do it. Oh, yes.
We have that footage. We need to edit it.
Yes.
We actually got him on the phone. We reconnected with him and his brother.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty epic. And then I have some pictures of you, Darrell, with his brother, like hanging out in 7th grade. That I haven't put up anywhere. I figured I would wait till we did the episode.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, those are my faves. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah. So this is I guess kind of sad news. But the guy who invented the Trapper Keeper died.
Oh no!
I didn't know he was from Alabama.
I didn't either. He went
native.
He
Where
went
in Alabama?
to Auburn University,
Aw.
and he died in Marietta, Georgia. So he was a Southerner.
Aw.
Oh, he died in Marietta, Georgia. Oh, that's here.
Yeah. Marietta.
All around.
Yeah.
That was a rad trapper keeper.
It wasn't.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I should maybe look for let's see some. Oh yeah, see, I would have that one. $150. That's it, man. I'd pay like 1,000 for it. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a little ridiculous. But let's see. Okay. Oh, this one right here.
Well, that's super Miami vibes.
I just got a pillow that's got something very, very similar to that on it.
I think I remember seeing that one. I'd be surprised if I could.
I remember that rainbow. Yeah, I had that.
The rainbow one.
Yeah.
I don't see the one I used to have. But then again, I can't remember what it looked like.
I had that one, and I had one that said rock and roll in like a Van Halen font.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Didn't they make Transformer ones too back in the day?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they have?
So yours said rock and roll?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, and it was in that
Really?
kind of Van Halen.
Oh my God.
It wasn't. Maybe it was that. No, it was that one with the wings.
Oh, this one?
N-
Whoa.
The blue and
Oh,
orange.
this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's
Ooh.
not a Van Halen font at all. But
No, it isn't.
no, but somehow in my head I had connected the two.
That's pretty awesome, though.
I mean, bear in mind I haven't seen that since like 5th grade, so
Sure.
yeah,
Nice.
that's embarrassing.
That's cool.
So yeah, that basically sums me up. Rainbows and rock and roll, right?
Now it's funny how like by the 7th grade we had abandoned Trapper Keepers for denim covered folders that you could then decorate yourself.
Yes.
Oh, the denim. Yeah. Because that was, we met each other because of the denim binders.
Yep. In which you had scrolled on the spine Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I famously turned to you and said, "You like Motley Crue too?"
Wow,
Yeah.
what a meet cute.
Yeah. That was
Biology, first period, first day, 7th grade.
That's super cute.
But what was so weird is, so that, well, I guess 6th grade was the first year they started mixing up the classes, but we didn't go there in 6th grade. So, but we had every class the same.
Well, I mean, it was such a small school that wasn't that unusual.
Nobody had
Really?
every class the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is.
Because like people would, you might have like 3 classes with this.
Maybe
The same
okay,
people.
yeah.
We
Right.
had like you know, like, oh, we were in biology. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, cool. Next class. Oh, you're in this class too. Cool. Yeah. Next class. Oh, you're in this one too. I mean, it was just like fate.
That's
Hey.
cute. Maybe Liz has some memory of how she and I met because I just remember like 7th grade, but you know, first day of school, but I don't remember the circumstances like that.
Yeah.
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 God.
But then like, you know, then you turned into this like annoying boy always hanging out at, you know, their house. And Eric was this annoying boy hanging out at their house.
Yeah. Hey, Liz is in the chat.
I see that.
Oh, okay, I just now
That's
noticed
why
it
I'm prompting her to tell a story.
because she said she wants to go next year. She won't have any minor children by then. Oh, excellent.
Well, I'm not going next year, so have fun without me, Liz.
You're not going next year?
No, ask me why.
Why?
Why?
Because next year I'm going to Copenhagen to a music festival called Copenhagen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a 4-day long metal festival in Copenhagen,
Ah.
and there's a sci-fi convention attached to it.
What?
Right? Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. So that's going to be insane.
You know what? Every time I hear Copenhagen, I'm reminded of like this right here.
Oh, gross.
I know.
Why
It's long cut. Get you some of that long cut.
Nope.
This
cut?
product can cause mouth cancer.
No, you should look up Copenhagen. You'll be amazed at who was there this year. It's just crazy.
Let's see.
And then you'll want to go with me next year.
Oh, that's 2020 lineup. Judas Priest.
2020 didn't happen.
Let me do 2022.
But yeah, Metallica, Kiss.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Iron Maiden, Kiss.
Bad Religion and Social
Metallica.
Tendencies.
Bad Religion too. I love Bad Religion. It doesn't seem like they really fit in, but that's pretty
I thought
awesome.
it was gonna be all like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot
Nordic
of like
metal band.
there's a lot of that too
Okay.
because they have 4 days to fill.
I need to like. Oh wait, let's see. I want to zoom in on the. Can I zoom? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I'm
Look
very
at
excited.
that.
And
That's
I saw Opeth and
Oh, Mastodon.
Mastodon earlier this year too. That was like my first show back post pandemic was Mastodon.
So it's funny, you know, Mastodon's from Atlanta, right?
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. So
Nice.
like I've like run into like the guitar
Wow.
player at like Home Depot. You know, he's like looking at pipes and shit. Like, oh, it's a dude from Mastodon.
Are you friends?
No, but I mean,
Just like chat him up when you see him at Home Depot.
I've like
Make him sign autographs.
I've just been around him and people pointed him out to me. He was like a regular at one of these bars that I like to go to a lot. So
That's fun.
yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, especially Metallica too. I mean, I would totally want to go to that.
I mean, hopefully next year is as epic as this year was because they missed 3 years, so I think they went extra big this year.
Yeah.
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 Mastodon has a music video with a bunch of puppets in it, and they used some of our puppets.
Nice.
Because they were just like, everyone in the Atlanta community, if you have a puppet, we need it. Because they needed like a ton of puppets. So.
Oh, speaking of Metallica, I had a little clip that I just kind of came across. Somebody filmed it on their phone, and at a Metallica concert just recently, and it just looked like a really cool moment. And I don't know, I just thought I'd share. So here, let's see. Oops, I have the wrong thing. Okay, anyway, yeah, here it is.
So was that like an audience that was behind him? I don't understand the.
Yeah. He was just chilling out. It's just a little intimate moment in front of a whole crowd. They're just like, why are you paying them so much attention? But he's just having fun. Thanks, Pacific Rules. You know who rules? You do, sir. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I would totally go to Copenhagen. That's cool. So it's the same time as DragonCon, huh?
No, it's in June.
Oh.
Yeah, but also, DragonCon is far away from me, so.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah.
True. Hey, Jared Frank in the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
How much were the minibar beers in Vegas, Darrell? I guessed $8, but not sure if that was a Bud Light or Heineken guess. Minibar in room tonight. Oh, yeah. Do you have one here?
There is no filled minibar at this hotel.
You have to look up your receipt from last time.
Yeah, let's
he was
see.
guessing 8. Yeah, I was guessing for just one, I think it would be like $4. I mean, still that's crazy, but
wait, not for a minibar beer.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna say 10 because
Holy crap!
Yeah, so we were doing like a little contest last time, and it was you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Drum roll, please.
I think so. Oh, I need to add that to my here. How about this? Does that work?
$6 for the Bud Lights.
Ooh,
What about for a good beer?
I then had a Heineken, and the Heineken was, I do believe it was $8. Yes.
Oh, okay.
$8 for the Heineken.
Interesting. That's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've been a world traveler. Last week you're in Vegas. Now you're here. Well, I mean, you're back home, but you're still in a hotel.
I'm at a hotel in the town that I live in. Yeah.
All right.
But I go to Chicago on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to be somewhere else on the next show, you think? In 2 weeks?
let's see. I go to. Oh, yeah, I'll be in St. Louis.
Oh, nice. St. Louis. I don't think I've been there,
Unfortunately.
but nice. I do have another. I do have another little quick, interesting, strange thing that I made this week. Remember last show I was talking about these little supercuts, and where I would
Yes, the lyrics.
right, yeah, it would be like the lyrics of a song spoken in movie dialogue using various clips from different Hollywood films. Well, this one is something I made just especially for this for tonight because these don't take me very long to do it, and I can test the software as I do these, so I want to keep making these. Anyway, this is references to the 80s in Hollywood films, and it's about a minute long, so here we go.
Glam metal sucked in the 80s, and it sucks now, Andrew.
This was the 80s, and everyone knew that racism no longer existed in America.
Gus told me that back in the 80s, he was part of a top-secret unit that got their training in the Army.
Back to the 80s!
I got through the 80s dork-free.
But it's back to the 80s, right? Yes. Perfect.
In the 80s, I was trained at Fort Bragg under a secret initiative, codenamed Project Jedi.
Back in the 80s, no didn't mean no. Warren got your mother f***ed up on contaminated nuclear marijuana.
The 80s will have a major stroke.
Now, we had some hard times in the 80s, even though we were the official hotel of Candid Pictures. But we're coming back strong in the 90s. And
My father owned a bar in the 80s.
It's officially time to go back to the 80s.
It was the 80s, and his business was doing really good, so, you know, why save all that money when you could shovel it up your nose?
Like so many teenagers of the 80s, she aborted you in the school bath.
You didn't look like a dork in the 80s.
Who's your escort?
Escort? Please, this is the 80s.
Yeah, you know, in the 80s, that's when it's gonna happen. For real.
Really?
Yes, really, like in the 80s.
Wow.
So, yeah, the 80s, man, the 80s.
I have a completely different remote in my room.
Do you?
Yeah.
Balls and character.
Yeah, completely different.
Weird.
Yeah.
So, do you have the chat room up on the big monitor, or no? You have the, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's what you're looking at.
So the TV in the hotel
This
room.
way.
I've got the YouTube feed on one side and the chat on the other side.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very nice. Well, yeah, I'm ready to go back to DragonCon. Bounce. Oh, are you gonna give us a little third camera view?
I was just taking a picture.
Oh, okay. So I have a another little interesting thing that I found this week. Have you ever heard of mega constructs before?
It's like a Lego thing.
Yeah, it's like a Lego, but it's like not Lego. You know, it's just a spin off something. I don't know, whatever. But I was noticing that had a pretty epic He-Man selection here. This is like $238, but like look at how like it. I don't know. It's like Lego, but more. I don't know, more versatile, maybe.
I like the miniatures that come with it. Those are really cool.
Yeah, because they're not Lego people. They're like actual legit, you know, die-casted characters. And oh, look, you can see like the throne with the trap door. Oh, and under the trap door, they actually have a little jail. See, that's better than the original one because there was no actual room below it, was there? They just fell down on the ground. But anyway, that's kind of cool. Yeah. So the pieces are all strange. But anyway, the reason I had found it was because they had there was an article on some site that was saying that you could pre-order now Snake Mountain for $320. aka Skeletor's house. That's where he lives. See, his living room has little tentacles. He has a nice little lava flow right in his dining room. Some nice bones.
Okay,
up
that's
there.
totally worth $320. Come on.
Right? That's crazy. Oh yeah!
Oh,
You're that much closer.
Here's a little cash and a few more tacos for the room tonight. We love the show like always. Thanks, that guy Matt.
That guy. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I just came across this and
So are they compatible with Legos?
no. From the reviews, I was reading the reviews, and they were saying that this stuff is really hard to detach once it's attached. It's very strong stuff, so it's not just like loosey goosey little holes. It's more like a snap, I think.
Strong stuff.
So it locks it in. So you could build like massive, structures and not worry about them like tumbling over. I guess is the whole shtick with mega constructs.
Have you seen the footage of the guy who threw the Lego Star Destroyer from a second floor landing, and it just like hit this tile floor and just shattered everywhere?
Whoa.
It was super beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Tragic, but beautiful. As all good Star Wars is.
That reminds me of the video we released not too long ago of you, me, and Patrick like
destroying Legos
ships and then destroying them.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Build something and then destroy it.
Yeah.
What's building it if you're not going to destroy it? Yeah.
Oh, here's that RetroCon.
Oh, RetroCon.
Yeah.
So let's talk about things that are retro.
September 24th and 25th. So this is actually coming up.
Oh yeah, in PA.
Okay, in spring they have a version of this in Seattle that's like the Washington Toy Expo or something like that. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of like retro toys and people generally associated with that era. You should go check it out.
Oh, it's Eddie Munster.
It is.
And Bob Budiansky.
Did you see the new
writer?
Munster trailer?
Oh, he's the writer for
The Rob Zombie thing?
Wait, G1.
Oh, he's.
Yeah.
Why does it say G1? Oh, G1 Transformers?
I have heard about it, but
oh, Generation 1?
It's something.
Oh. That's cool.
The Monkey Mobile.
Yay.
And then they're out of guests. Anyway, okay, well, something. I think it's mostly games and toys and vendors and not really parties. So
There's not another convention that has parties like this.
I guess not. I always thought there was, and I always went out looking for them going, oh, what's this convention about? Oh, what's this one about? And I've been to so many other non-DragonCon conventions, and you're right, none of them that I've ever been to, even the big ones like PAX East. I've been to PAX East and you've been to a billion cons.
Yeah, I went to San Diego in 2019, and there were after parties, but you had to buy a ticket or you had to know someone or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like this where this doesn't end until Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Keep going. At all times.
And
Oh, how did
hey.
you get the Eric and Darrell light on the wall? Ah.
Hey.
So you like it, huh? You guys noticed that?
Yeah, I like it. Ah.
That's what we call in the industry a gobo.
Yeah, gobo.
So I have this special light fixture. It's a projection light mount, and I had this specially made. Look, I can take it out. Boom. And it's a metal disc, and they there we go. They cut.
Yeah, it's like a cutout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. It's you have to like turn it upside down and backwards to get it to project correctly on the wall. But the light is just a colored light. And that's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Is that made of aluminum or something?
Yeah. Or steel or something. It's very small. This is actually a very funky gobo holder. It's like off size, so it's a little tricky to get it in.
Jessica wants one.
Yeah, that's always my first question is like, what's that made of? How'd they cut it?
I'm sure they laser cut it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know he was making one. He just kind of like took a picture one day. And he was like, "Hey, look what I made." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." He used it outside in the lobby too. You can see that in the. I built a bumper for the intermission. You'll see it again in intermission. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Got style.
More branding.
Yes.
We point that outside on the like on the balcony. There's a bunch of other lights that are lit up out there.
Yeah, like so I tried to shine it like on all of the the fucking Marriott, but it's just too weak of a light.
Oh.
It doesn't show up as much.
It is really small.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Brown wants to know, how much are them gobos?
You can get a custom gobo for about $50-$60.
Okay. So it's not cheap, but it's not crazy.
It's not super expensive for what it is.
But they're cutting metal and it's gonna be pretty accurate and stuff. So
Hey,
you send them a Photoshop file or you send them a graphic? Okay.
Yeah, just I had to do a little alterations on it just to get it like a solid that was able to be cut out, because obviously there's limitations to what they can do.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good digitizing for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Here's my dog just chilling over here. So I think we're about to go to the old break. Yeah. Our sponsors. Do you guys have any parties to go to tonight, by the way?
So I at 11:30 am hosting the puppetry film screening. It's a 90-minute block of short films, one of which I made. Yeah, and then I think 5 or 6 of the filmmakers will be there, so we'll do a talk back afterwards. So yeah, it's like my one obligation.
Yeah.
I have to get up there and be like, "Hey, everybody! Yeah, thanks for coming out. Yeah, we're gonna watch some pup films. All right."
And so while he's working, I'm going to go see Cybertronics Free.
Yeah.
They're at 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cybertronics Free. Is it like in the?
That's exactly how they sound.
Is it like a concert? Is it a band? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they cosplay as sort of transformer-like robots and play music.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun.
That sounds good.
I want to know why Gwar doesn't play DragonCon anymore.
Because Gwar can actually sell tickets now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They didn't need to. I don't know. But I mean, now they can actually make money.
They used to play DragonCon.
They did.
See, I always thought that they had to they got in trouble for all the destruction of carpet and walls and just,
We have. I know there's some pictures of you out there somewhere.
Drenched.
You were
in red.
You were in a blazer. You had your really long hair at the time, so you had it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
John was with us as well.
Yeah.
There's pictures. I think I took them. Pictures of you and John just absolutely soaked through. Your fucking blazer was just like.
It was ruined. I kept it for a while. I never wore it again, and then after a while, I just tossed it. But yeah, I was okay with it. But yeah, man, those were fun. I remember it was like he had a barbecue grill. He was making hot dogs and throwing them out at people. Like, what is this?
I saw
Like, I want one. I'm hungry.
band at Halloween.
Guar
cover band. And they did not spew any liquids into the audience at all. It was so disappointing. Like, what are you doing? Just playing music? No one wants that.
Oh, Jessica wants that logo on a T-shirt. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would be easier than doing gobos and lights and stuff.
Well,
we should make a E&D Live shirt. I don't know why we don't.
We've got stickers.
That's right. We have stickers.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, David Brown.
David Brown. Mofo Gobos. Thanks for the fun, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you, David Brown, in the house. Cheers
Thanks for
to you.
paying for the gobo.
Right? That's awesome. Sweet.
So, I don't know who got what right about the beer, like how much it cost. But this is your prize. If you want to send us your address, we'll get a
Yeah.
sticker to you.
Did somebody get Jared Frank was saying that he went with the $8. So he was only $2. He was $2 off. But hey, if you're the closest one, then you're the closest one.
Well, technically, he got the Heineken.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's see. Any pins? We don't have any pins. Just stickers at the moment. We haven't really been doing merch in a while. So we should do merch again because YouTube now allows merchandise to be displayed underneath videos, which is kind of cool. But it's like we need like new cool stuff to put down there, I guess. So yeah, we'll work on some stuff. But it looks like it's 8 o'clock and we have some extra special sponsors for you this evening and stuff like that. So why won't you just stick around and we'll be right back.
There is nothing wrong with your MTV. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the video. We will control the audio. We can make it buzz, hiss. We can make the music soft. Or make your television explode. You are about to participate in a cable adventure, which reaches from the outer limits to your inner sanctum. You are experiencing the sight and sound of MTV. Music television.
You are entering a battlefield of the future. The Star Wars Jedi Arena.
Becoming a Jedi Master takes practice. Using your lightsaber, try to penetrate your opponent's defenses. But watch out, the whirling seeker can attack on its own, so follow your instincts. Now you're ready to take on any challenger who dares to oppose you.
Play the Jedi Arena home video game, alone or head-to-head. The challenge awaits you. From Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Sag mal, irgendetwas probiert uns einzuholen. Häng es ab. Das ist doch nur ein Kleinwagen. Glaubst du, es ist der? Bitte, nicht hier. Guten Morgen. I hate Joe Isuzu.
The Isuzu RS. If the 16-valve engine and Lotus Tune suspension don't surprise you, the price will.
Now you can pay even less with generous factory incentives during Isuzu's 75th birthday blowout.
Saturday, see the Fax Girls become Golden Girls.
Have the body of a 40-year-old woman. Well, give it back because you're getting it all wrinkled.
On 227, what does Sandra do with a hot date?
Where I kicked him, he not only saw cum, he saw food, too.
Then on the Golden Girls.
I haven't had sex in 15 years, and it's starting to get on my nerves.
It's twice the laughs in a special one-hour episode.
Saturday.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of summer. Look for the Michelob Light and Michelob Dry Beach display at a store near you.
Presenting Kodacolor Gold 100.
I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors.
Kodacolor Gold 100 gives you the truest color, the most accurate color of any print film.
True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
Sunday on Our House. Another one. In the aftermath of disaster, the family struggles to be reunited.
Get back here!
Then,
It's hot off the press.
last Sunday, you made Family Ties America's #1 show.
Ooh.
The surprises just get better in an all-new Family Ties.
Sunday.
I still see stars when I kiss Grant.
I love Gail a lot, more than anything.
We asked Gail and Grant what they love most about each other in Close-Up with Fluoride.
I think Gail's got a perfect smile.
Everybody wants their smile to be white and sparkle. Close-Up makes them sparkle.
When you use Close-Up, it feels like you just brushed your teeth and gargled in one shot. I want to have good breath around Gail because I care for her.
I want fresh breath for myself and the one I love.
Close-Up toothpaste with Fluoride. Don't you owe it to each other?
How would you like to come along with me to a place you belong? NBC. To a place where we all have a good time. It's all going on. Come on home. Come on home. The one place you love to be. Come on, come on. Home. Home to NBC.
Alf teaches Brian.
You learn fast, Grasshopper.
How to roll with the punches.
Oh! They used to call me Sugar Ray Shumway.
Then on Valerie's Family, Dave takes his first flight.
Are you afraid of flying?
No, of crashing.
And gets a little jumpy.
Oh, Dad! Oh, Dad! Monday.
Hey, McGruff here. See that guy? He's stealing that bike. Now, see that lady?
Bike theft.
She's calling the cops. This is Mimi Marth, part of the Eyes and Ears Patrol of Hartford, Connecticut. There's 126 of them, regular people like you and me, working together against crime. Here's another one, Albert Bell. Yesterday, it was his turn to patrol. Halfway down a block, Albert sees a strange man nosing around a Barnett's basement window.
Gray jacket.
So Albert calls the cops, fast. And the cops pick the guy up fast. Way to go, Albert. You know, when it comes to preventing crime, people like Mimi and Albert really make a difference. So could a person like you. Find out more. Write to Box 6600, Rockville, Maryland, and help, take a bite out of crime.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, dance a little longer, romance a little longer, longer with Big Red. Let Big Red freshness last right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on while you chew it. Say goodbye a little longer.
It's the call of the wild. And Ford answers with Bronco 2, a brand new kick in four-wheeling. The new, smaller Bronco 2 takes rough terrain and snow in stride with four-wheel drive. Inside, there's around-town comfort for four and split-fold seats for extra cargo. And Bronco 2's just the right size for easy maneuvering in tight places. Plus, V6 power no competitor can touch. See the all-new Ford Bronco 2. It's a brand new kick.
Holy crap. You're watching Eric and Darrell. Holy crap.
Why risk your neck on dangerous outdoor sports? Enjoy the newest indoor sport, MTV Music Television. Ever feel as if there's no way out? Win the MTV Escape Hatch and get away. If it's cold where you live, go tropical. If you live where it's hot, go where it's not. Hot or cold, MTV and American Express vacation stores will fly you to the climate of your choice. 7 days and 6 nights, all expenses paid, are yours and a friend's to enjoy. Plus, we'll even toss in $1,000 spending money for extra fun. The MTV Escape Kit is yours to travel with. You'll get your own portable VCR, TV, and video cassettes. Take along video music wherever you go. Your getaway is over. Or is it? A brand new 1983 Renault Fuego Turbo will be waiting in your driveway. The MTV Escape Mobile, yours for keeps. To enter and go, just send a postcard to MTV's Escape Hatch, P.O. Box 1211, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. 100 runners-up win a Toshiba stereo cassette player. The MTV Escape Hatch, the trip, the video recording system, the car. It could all be yours from MTV.
Jay Trotter always knew the odds were against him.
I'm broke.
That's what made a day like today
You might be walking around lucky.
so beautiful.
You got the long shot.
God likes me!
May I buy you a drink?
I don't see why not. I'm on the pill. He really likes me.
Richard Dreyfuss, Let It Ride.
You're a wonderful guy.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, August 18th at theaters everywhere.
Then what'd she do?
She kissed me.
No.
Uh-huh.
2 cold ones. I knew a girl like that once.
You did?
We're playing this game called Spin the Bottle. And when it stopped, it was pointing right at me.
Then what?
She kissed me.
So what'd you do?
I married her.
Can't be Coca-Cola Classic.
Does Grandma know?
She's a little suspicious. How old was that girl?
Very old. 8.
You've spent a lot of money on your stereo, yet you feel that something's not quite right. There are problems. Your neighbors, for instance, don't exactly enjoy your musical selections. Or maybe your speaker sound is leaving you a little rattled. There could be a number of things blocking your stereo enjoyment. Get your sound off the ground with Sound Suspenders. Sound Suspenders will improve your audio quality. By elevating your speakers, you can eliminate those annoying problems. Cut out that excessive bass reverberation and annoying thump, thump, thump. And Sound Suspenders can keep your speakers away from curious little hands. Sound Suspenders are safe and easy to install. With this patented method, they can be hung as easily as a household plant. Sound Suspenders, a maximum return for a minimum investment.
Sound Suspenders are available through this special offer for only $29.95. To order, call now, 800-538-8157, extension 949. In California, call 800-672-3470, extension 949. Visa and MasterCard accepted.
Dear me, old chap, you're watching Eric and Darrell. Yes, those guys, right there.
Holy crap.
Now, incredible deals await you at exciting destinations across the country. It's our Burger King Summertime Twofer, a complete package which includes 2 flame broiled burgers, 2 regular fries for just $2. You'll also receive deluxe accommodations during your stay, unlimited use of our facilities, and great family entertainment. So visit any of our luxurious locations and get 2 burgers, 2 regular fries, and all this for just $2. The Burger King Twofer, available for a limited time, transportation not included.
Monstrous commitments goodbye. Have a fabulous fling with new Epic Waves Try-On Perm, the first temporary perm ever that lasts only 2 weeks. New Epic Waves Try-On Perm. Now learn to perm fearlessly.
Smooth, mellow, Michelob.
This summer, we're offering a special express pack. So you can drive into Wendy's and get a great meal fast. An old-fashioned hamburger, crispy fries, and a drink at a great price. My daughter Wendy said to me, "Wow, Dad, that's like a totally intense idea." I think that's good.
When you want something delicious, try this summer's best deal, Wendy's Summer Value Express Pack.
Our hamburgers are the best in the business, or I wouldn't name the place after my daughter.
Check into the Hotel Alp.
You rang?
When the Tanners relive their honeymoon.
Welcome to Niagara Falls.
Hit it, Brian! Monday. Then on Valerie's Family.
When's the last time you saw something really scary on TV?
The family relives their worst nightmares. Monday.
There's something really scary on TV.
We got a new guest here. We got an old guest, maybe.
Hey, everybody. Hey. What's up? It's Larry. Hey, remember, you go to the record store and you can get records for $2. Cool. Hey, come on. Let's go get some.
We got a new guest here. Wow. I feel like that was maybe Larry from another time. Another dimension. Yeah. Well, we did. I think we did actually text Larry in the present time to see if he'd like to join the show. And
wow. Oh, hey everybody. Well, it's.
I feel like that was. Hey, Darrell. You'd never believe who just showed up in your hotel room. Yes. Papa Smoke wants to know dog's name. Oh, dog's name, Zeus.
Darrell.
His name is Zeus. I can say his name and he doesn't even really respond to it. I promise that's his name. Awesome. Man, freaking DragonCon, dude. So, oh, by the way, cool shirt. What is this shirt?
Oh,
Papa Smoke's like, no shirt.
We were talking about new merch. I don't know. I was just messing around with the design, and I came up with this.
Nice.
And I just decided if I got it, I'm going to make a T-shirt out of it and wear it.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if
guess you'd have to see it
we'll
closer.
make it available or not, but
yeah, it's just a custom.
hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. I have a custom E&D as well that I don't have anywhere else, but yeah, it's just fun to do, right? It's easy to make a shirt these days, it seems like. So I have a lot of collections of DragonCon stuff over the years. I feel like we should do a proper, like a video, an edited video, something, talking about DragonCon, showing some highlights, because we have a lot of footage from different years. A lot of footage, and it's unedited. It's always been unedited. I've never made like any kind of like edited documentary or even vlog kind of style. I just go there and film a bunch of stuff and then come home and just forget that I even filmed it. But I see a story there somewhere. So anyway, so that would be really cool. I have a lot more like collectible type stuff. Like I even kept our room keys. Like these are, the room keys. Right, over the years, like 2006. And this was back when they actually did cool stuff. It's not really focusing, but they did cool stuff with the room keys. Like, it's like custom, right? DragonCon.
They still do it. We got.
Oh, do they?
Sure. Did you get one, Darrell?
And that's
I do have a room key.
I think this is 2011 right here.
But is yours?
But anyway,
I gotta say that. Whatever.
I thought that was kind of cool. And then ever since I started collecting badges, which was basically immediately. I also collected all of the program books. So I would always grab two. I would always grab one to use and then one to collect, one to save. So every year I always grabbed two, one to keep in pristine, as if it's a comic book, right?
So you still have all those?
I do. I have a whole stack of them. Yeah, I have every single year, like pristine, like never even opened all the way. Like I didn't want to crease them. I'm just like, that's why I always got two. So I had those. I didn't pull them out for this show, but I figured we should do a proper video, right? Like a DragonCon tribute video, something. I don't know. But yeah, I keep a lot of that kind of stuff because it seems like DragonCon is kind of a big, like a big meaningful thing in our lives. It seems like it's just like always there. So anyway, but yeah, I'd love to go next year. Let's do it. I guess you're down, Darrell, since you live there and it's pretty easy to.
It's easy, and I go for free now. I get a free pass.
Oh yeah, right.
So
yeah, that's true. But yeah, we should go and make an epic vlog or video or something, and then do a live stream from there. I mean, the whole thing is set. I mean, right? Makes sense. So there it is. You heard it. You can remind me later in the year and say, you said, and I'll do it.
You said it.
I need to do it the year after next so that I can do it too.
Okay. We'll do it again. Like I'm not gonna stop, but yeah, I would just like to continue.
Here's this. Wow, I've got no frontal lighting, do I?
Ooh, that's cool. Wait, what is that?
Cute. So it's actually funny. No, I don't have anything. Oh, I guess I could use my phone. Here we go. That helps. Yes.
Yeah, that helps.
So look, it's
Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair.
I was just talking about Dragon's Lair. It's Daphne, right?
But it's like Daphne as the Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah, as a Dirk the Daring.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. I have to do a search. Yeah, that's Daphne, right? Yeah. Whoa, is this a real thing? Ryan Reynolds doing live action Dragon's Lair? Because that would be pretty cool.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let me guess. It'll be an endlessly frustrating movie from the start.
I'll just keep dying over and over again.
And then you'll get mad and leave like after like 10, 15 minutes.
Right? As long as they have Daphne's mother in it, because she was pretty awesome. Sweet. So you texted Larry?
I did. I both texted and emailed.
Oh, okay. So who knows?
Yeah, he's a hard one to peg down on short notice.
Right. Yeah. Yes. I have a interesting little segment here that might be, how do you say, interesting?
How do you say interesting? Interesting.
Oh. First, we have a very important segment to do. This segment is something that... So Mandy is not here tonight. She is an old friend of Darrell's. She is also a mod for us, and she's very active in our Facebook group. Good friend. She's not here tonight, and she's not a real big fan of this next segment anyway. So we're just gonna kind of sneak this in here. And anyway, here it is.
Tweet from the other side.
Yeah. Okay. And this week we're gonna read tweets from people that have passed. Oh, it's Meatloaf. These are just 5 of our favorite.
What to heaven?
Just some favorite tweets of ours. I think that's probably the first tweet I ever saw that he did after he died. And the next one, I'm trying to cross over to the other side, but the security line is ridiculously long. And this one, I'm up here watching you all, and I must say, you're all screwed. Kind of realistic there. The food here in the afterlife is pretty bland. I miss earthly cuisine. And I'm dead, but I'm still tweeting. Follow me for hilarious afterlife updates.
Tweet from the other side.
All right. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't know, but now I want tacos.
Oh yeah, tacos. Oh, I found a funny article the other day that here. Let me share my screen. 10 worst car features from the 1980s, and it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, this is probably some clickbait spam stuff, and I was like, no, these are legit. Like these are real. These are issues that need to be like ironed out, like thought about at least, or so, I don't know, reminisced about or something. And thank you for the taco emojis. Let's see. Let me look down here. Number 10, we have automatic seat belts. Remember those things? Those stupid bzzz, little robotic.
Remember
things?
my car had them.
Yes.
Galant?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Galant. Yeah, Mitsubishi Galant. I mean, I thought it was weird. It's a weird.
Decapitated.
Your body.
Where people getting
like slide under. Yeah.
It seems like it's a cool thing. Like without the decapitation thing, it seems like it's a good idea. They should still do that.
All the fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's just one of those things that didn't need a solution.
Oh, I see.
You know, I mean, so what does that do? It adds a motor that's going to burn out that you're just going to have to get fixed.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good point.
When all you have to, and you still have to affix the lap belt. So, like, what's the difference about going, you know, it just pulls over with the lap belt.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess maybe in the long run, but in the time period, it was like super cool. And, you know, it was like, oh, this is the future. This is what cars are going to have nowadays. And like from now on, and just think of all the other things that are going to happen with the movable chairs and stuff, like the seat. That was kind of a thing. But it stuck around because it was actually useful. Number 9, headlight wipers. That was dumb. Okay, these weren't even cool because they looked dumb. And frankly, they were dumb. I mean,
unless you've got an all-terrain vehicle that you use regularly in incredibly muddy conditions, there's no reason for any practical person to have this.
Maybe in snow.
Well, okay, maybe in snow, but it seems like once you knock the snow off.
Some people live where there's snow.
Okay, all right. Canadian listeners, please tell us how useful headlight wipers are, because that would be the only place I can think. Yes, yeah, of course.
Or if you go mudding or something.
I need headlight wipers, right? Would it be helpful to you in your cold Canadian winters?
If you went mudding with a friend. If you went mudding solo, it doesn't matter. But if there's somebody in front of you that's also mudding, then you probably need that.
So you're not even talking about in the same vehicle. You're talking about like if they have a vehicle.
Another vehicle that's right in front of you.
And you're in low light conditions.
Yes, and it's nighttime. Yeah, or very stormy or something.
Someone else is there with you and it's just nighttime.
I mean, it's very, specific, but you know, there's a market there. Okay. Oh, here's another great picture.
Oh.
That just looks dumb. I don't think I've ever seen the bottom one before.
And that looks like it's on a mid 80s, early to mid 80s BMW.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of, and that's the classic, and that's T-tops, baby. Love T-tops. Yeah.
Can't think of T-tops without thinking of your first car.
Yeah.
Mr. 2.
Yeah, the MR2 had excellent
T-tops.
T-tops. Love them. And people obviously thought it was just too much trouble to take them off and to put them behind your seat and then put them back. And it's like, man, y'all, just
Yeah,
like,
that is too much trouble. What the hell?
like I was totally down to do all that stuff. I did it at a red light. I would just be like, you know what? The next red light, I hope it's a long one because I'm gonna throw my T-tops out, and then I'd go up there, park
Are
real
you like
fast.
getting out of the car and like going around and like,
Yeah, I do it real quick. Yeah, I had it down pretty fast. Yep. Oh yeah, the Corvette had it. Obviously, that looks cool. Oh, this is terrible.
Landau tops? Is that what that's called?
Yeah,
The one
remember the leather?
leather
Yeah.
area?
So they held moisture.
Convertible.
Yeah, they held moisture, and it was terrible. It would be moldy.
That makes sense.
And then it would cause rust to the metal underneath. And then it was like, nope, can't have that anymore. It was a dumb idea. They looked dumb. I always thought they looked dumb.
You don't
but
think
then
they
again,
look luxurious?
I mean, it looks like it could have been a convertible. You could have just like rolled that back, and then your whole back seat is open.
right.
But
yeah.
weird like hard top, but nothing in the back.
It's just like a hole.
T-top.
It's like the opposite of a mullet.
Yeah.
So if it's both T-top and convertible, so it's like all these moving parts. Oh man. Okay. So there's that. The CB radio. Breaker.
My dad's it was like an 82 Cadillac Eldorado.
Yeah.
Had a CB in it. Never worked. It never worked. It had a CB and an 8-track.
Fancy.
Yeah, right?
Fancy.
That's top tier.
I always thought the CB radio would be fun though, because then you could just like talk to strangers on the interstate. Like that would have been great. Like
say things like Breaker 99. This is
like
whatever your handle is.
Smokies on the tail or something.
Yeah. This guy, he looks legit. Velour seats. Oh man, those velvety kind of seats that would just wear thin in like 3 months of usage.
Right, and then you just have exposed foam.
Look at that.
Look at how puffy.
That looks like my mom's couch.
Right? Man, it looks so comfortable. Like you could sleep in there.
I know.
Man, that's nice. Bring that back right there.
That's luxury.
That is. I mean, you might have to replace these things every year or 6 months or who knows, right? They're not going to be fluffy forever. But if they were just Velcroed in, like modular, you could just buy a new set.
Covers over it.
Oh, gosh.
That's amazing. Man, those look freaking awesome. And number 4, car phones.
Oh, right. Is that a rotary phone?
I don't understand that though.
Now, the first car phone I ever saw in my entire life was in your mother's Volvo.
Same.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
the
ridiculous.
big Motorola, I think, was the phone she had. Motorola was like,
it was big hand piece. It had the push buttons.
yeah, it had the spiral cord,
little squiggly antenna on the back.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked just like my house phone. Like no, like because my phone had like the number pad on the back, so yeah.
Yeah, the number pad, right? It lit up.
Your mom's car phone.
Sin.
Yes. Hang up.
Oh, more like that.
Like that.
We have to talk really fast because it's costing us a fortune. Okay, bye.
Yeah, it was like 35 cents a minute or
Don't
something
tell
like
Mrs. Mom I called you.
Let's see. Number 3, clutchless manual. See, I don't remember that because my first car was a clutch, or it was a manual, and that was 88, an 88 model. I don't remember. Like that must have been some sort of sports car
Though,
fancy stuff. I don't know.
though I gotta say that has to be a misnomer. Because actually, I think what they mean is a pedalless manual.
So you hit it right. I mean, you didn't always need the clutch to.
Clutch. My car, which is an automatic car, has a dual clutch. It has a clutch, but it's engaged not by me, by a computer.
Oh, okay.
There's like a button on that shifter that you like press the button and it works the same as the pedal.
Oh, okay.
So it's clutchless, but it's still right there. So you hold it down, shift, and then it engages.
Oh, I see.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen that before. I'm making shit up right now.
Oh, it seems like
But it sounded
some
plausible.
sort of gimmick.
No, I think it's like you shift it into the gear, and then the computer does all of the calculating of actually moving.
Yeah, but this was in the 80s. Like,
Everything.
there weren't a lot of computerized parts in the cars.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm curious.
And they started.
Somebody Google that and explain it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Number 2, bench seats.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I think that might have destroyed the whole bench seat thing was it's like, okay, so the passenger wants to move his seat up because he's short. The driver wants to move it back because he's tall, and it's like everyone's fighting over the seats. Like, I want to hear. It's like a booth at McDonald's. I want it up here. I want it back here. I want it up here. It's like, no, we got to cut that sucker in half. So, I think that's what
Those still
happened.
exist though. My friend has a bench seat on her truck, and she is a tiny little human. She's like 5 foot tall. And just like you're saying, her girlfriend is like nearly 6 feet tall. And it's the funniest thing watching her passenger, like with her knees up around her chin while they're driving around.
Right. It's like, just give me a few inches, but just back a little bit, but forward.
You can also cram 4 people in that seat too. So,
right?
Yeah.
Though, as you can tell, legally only 3.
Well, sure, but
But remember how slick it was? Definitely the bottom photo. You could sit on the right side, just slide on over. Yeah, that's fun.
I like those seats, man. You get in them and you'd sit down and you'd kind of bounce a little because it's just spring. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a good like 2 feet of just spring underneath. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. And the number 1, musical car horns.
Oh. I was wondering how that was gonna like work itself into this episode.
Awesome. So yeah, that's pretty epic. I remember hearing a few of those in real life, but I've never heard them anymore. Like ever since the 90s, I don't think I've ever heard that anymore.
I don't know if I've ever heard one in real life.
Really? Not even like in the early 90s? That's when I heard them.
Not that I remember. I have seen bouncing cars in real life, though, and that's just silly.
Auga.
Yeah.
Yeah, the auga sound. That's what I want now. Love that sound. But this right here. Oh my God. This sucks. Oh.
I went into the origin of the auga. Like, that's such a specific sound.
Yeah, I think it came from some sort of air horn, the shape of an air horn and air going in it, like making that sound. Because like at least like in cartoons, they would always show the horn with like a slit at the top where the air could escape. Remember, there's like a little slit, and then there's the horn itself, right?
Yeah.
Sure, and if your movie cartoons are known for, it's their accuracy.
Right? It's like I'm basing my logic off of like, Looney Tunes, but
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
See, look, people are pro
Yes.
headlight wipers.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Largely Canadians, though.
People with weather.
People with the weather. We ain't got none of that down here.
You certainly do not. It's hot here. Everybody drink.
Yeah.
Okay, these are called Vixen Horn Cloud Auga.
Auga.
So
See, that's such a very specific design. So
Yeah.
It must inform the sound that it makes.
It's on Amazon. Let's see how much it costs. $43, man. You can have Auga all day long.
You can have Auga all day long.
But how does it make the sound?
Oh, the price just jumped up from 34 to 43. Do people like it? Let's read some reviews. If you're wondering which Auga horn to get, this guy just says Auga.
But we hope you choose ours.
Durable and awesome.
Research.
Fun while it lasted, and then it broke. Okay.
Fun while it lasted. Hey, come here. Auga. Yeah?
Like, that's hilarious. And then the week after, nope.
Nothing. Sadness.
Yeah, then it sounds like this one.
Yeah. Even that.
Seems like a good boat horn. Like if I had a boat, I would want that horn.
A boat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boats should have those. Yeah.
Hey, Coast Guard, Auga.
Auga. Yeah.
Well, I guess you wouldn't want a foghorn, would you?
I say, I do. Oh, different foghorn.
Ship! I say ship! Get out of my way! You're drifting into my lane!
That'd be the best horn ever, I think.
This is a boy?
A boy.
Don't get me started on Foghorn Leghorn.
The sound when Pac-Man dies.
Meow. Or Mario. Yeah. Yeah. Boy. So dramatic. So
some soda pop.
DragonCon, freaking DragonCon.
DragonCon.
You guys are there. So it's Saturday. You got all Sunday. Sunday is basically another Saturday because Monday is a holiday. So this is the freebie day. This is the bonus day.
And it starts on Wednesday now. Like,
that's right. Yeah.
Afternoon.
Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
It still technically starts on Friday, but whatever.
Actually, no, it technically starts on Thursday now.
But we do the countdown still on Thursday night.
Okay, but according to the schedule,
yes, there's
the
programming
Bunny
on
Hutch
Thursday.
and the wrestling and everything, that's all on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
There's a guy
showing up and drinking, wearing costumes.
There's a guy on Twitch that's streaming live at DragonCon, and I thought it'd be hilarious. I thought it'd be hilarious if you if you were like watching him and you went to where he was, and you're like, "Hey guys,
hey, we're streaming you streaming."
Yeah, but I think this is a pre-recorded one because he was there like an hour ago. Here, let me fast forward. I don't know where he's at there.
The last party on Alberon.
Oh, I remember this area. Oh, this is where they did karaoke. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought this was the bar
They've
downstairs.
completely renovated the Hilton, and where they used to do karaoke is gone.
Oh really?
It's in the basement now.
Oh,
Where is that?
Ooga.
I think that's the Hilton, isn't it?
But this is tonight. This is like an hour ago.
I
Tonight.
think that's the Skybridge level of the Hilton. And that looks like a mall.
He just walks around for hours, and it's pretty entertaining. But I was watching it last night, and I'm like, man. Well, the first thing I thought was, man, not everybody has masks on. I should have went, but well, these guys do. But anyway,
Hey, it's an olive oil.
olive oil. Oh yeah, olive oil.
And a Viking.
Was that cosplay Vince Neil? Oh, dude, Vince Neil would have been hilarious.
Oh, my friend on Thursday night was cosplaying current Axl Rose.
Current accent.
Oh, really? The
Yes.
old British woman?
It was
Nice.
The old British one.
Yeah.
That's
It was,
cool.
sight to be seen.
That's funny. That is crazy.
Like, does anything happen in the Sheraton? I mean, things happen in the Sheraton, but no one goes there.
Yeah, not really.
Because they have that really nice pool.
They still have the pool?
Yeah, and there's like the pinup pool party is over there.
Yeah, I went to that one year. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never go to that.
Oh, these are the people that are streaming
It's
it.
far
I guess.
away.
Especially with something like the name Pinup. Like, I should be going to that all of the time. Why aren't I always there?
Yeah, that was a fun time that year that we went to the Sheraton pool party.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have been so you guys are just walking back and forth between different going through the skywalk and all that stuff. Have you been to the other mall yet to eat?
I made it into the secret food court this year for the first time ever.
Oh,
like I've been
first
hearing
time.
about it, and every time I ever like decide I'm gonna go find that place, it's always closed because it's in like an office building, so it's only open like regular business hours.
Right. Yeah.
I went in there Thursday morning and I got coffee. There was no line at all at the coffee shop. It was
Yeah, there never is. Yeah, I mean, there's some cosplayers there, and usually people are like, "Oh my God, what's going on? This is so weird."
Yeah, because they're like, we're doing accounting. Why is there like anime?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. I'm glad you got to see it finally. But yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, after however
Good
many
eating.
years.
I like the Asian place over there. Basically just a food court. But nowadays, I don't know that I would eat over there. I don't know what I would do now. I don't eat like burgers and stuff like that anymore. So
I had food court pizza for lunch today. It was tolerable.
There are some healthy options over there.
yeah. That is wild. So next year, man, 2023.
The incredible future.
We'll have flying cars by then, right?
Yeah. All of a sudden, next year.
Yep, next year is our year.
Yeah. Packs and flying cars.
Yep.
And they're bringing those little motorized seatbelt things back too. So
I'm too lazy to buckle my own seatbelt. I need a robot, please.
Robot over here. Come on.
We're all heading towards the Wall-E future.
Yep.
Did you know that the word robot means slave?
Means slave?
In what, like, how? What is the etymology of the word?
It's like check or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So instead of being a word that just means an autonomous human-like, being, it had to be slave. Like that just seems like, well, that's unfortunate.
I guess I just assumed that like Asimov made that word up.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
I mean, one could always Google this.
Google that for me, please, sir.
Origin of word robot.
Robot.
Ribbit.
Okay, I want to hear about this audiobook called Nothing But a Good Time. Tell me more, please.
Oh. An audiobook, Nothing But a Good Time, basically a history of the Sunset Strip scene of the 80s. It's excellent.
I would absolutely listen to that audiobook. I recently listened to Dave Grohl's autobiography, and it was very interesting.
Oh, really? That's
yeah, he has had a really, really neat life.
That's cool. Did you see Studio 666?
Not yet.
I haven't either. I want to see it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so sad about Taylor, too. That was a bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All that cocaine snorting and whatnot.
I guess
Had a
something.
good run.
Yeah.
So, the word robot. Yes, from Czech. 1920s, from Czech, from robota, meaning forced labor. The term was coined in K. Capetch's play Ruhr, Rossum's Universal Robots, 1920.
Oh, Liz said Asimov made up the word robotics, not robot.
Oh, hey. So I was close.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Robotics.
So are you watching the current season of The Orville, or the one that just finished up?
Yeah. I watched it all. Yeah.
They definitely addressed the robots as slaves.
I finally got around
Yes,
to watching
that's
the
true.
first episode.
Yeah. It's
I
better
love this new
than
one.
previous seasons.
Okay.
That is my winning endorsement.
These episodes are an hour and 40 minutes. These are features.
Yeah, they're very
I
long.
was very surprised, but
It's like
very.
British TV.
What?
Or like Stranger Things. You see that
Yeah.
the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things were 4 hours in total.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a new Netflix thing. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I really enjoyed the new Orville's. Yeah. Really good. I love Isaac. I like the robots. The robots are cool.
Yeah, it was an interesting season.
Yeah. You all should meet up with Adam the Woo. He is at DragonCon.
Woo!
Who's Adam the Woo? Adam! Woo! I don't know who Adam the Woo is. The Taylor Hawkins tribute concert was today in London. Worth a look. Lots of highlights. Brian Johnson did a couple of AC/DC songs with Lars on drums. What? That's cool.
Yeah. There was a really good lineup for that show, and also for the LA show.
Mm.
And
You
a
can look on
really,
YouTube.
really varied lineup too. Like I want to say, like Lady Gaga or Pink or somebody was also there.
Oh.
In addition to like
What?
AC/DC, you know, like it was.
I need to look up some clips on that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
weird combination of people.
That's cool. Have you
But
seen
also,
Weird
like-
Al live, Mo?
Yeah, I've seen him like 4 times.
Okay, I thought you did. Okay, 4
Yeah.
times? Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, Liz
Okay.
was telling me that you guys saw him last week.
Yeah.
He was doing that like really scaled down version of his show, right?
Right. Yeah, the unplugged kind of feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was,
was
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
I saw him doing that a couple of years ago, like right pre-pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. If you have the chance and he comes through with like his big show again, definitely go to that too, because he does like 20 costume changes, and he has this whole like video screen playing like video clips in the back, and it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
production.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he does that next. Yeah. I'm on board now.
Yeah, but like he has all of these like really specific costumes for each song. So he'll put on the fat suit, and he'll put on the Jedi costume,
Nice.
and yeah, he'll put on like the surgeon scrubs. And
All right. Nice.
I've seen the trailer for the movie.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited.
Bonkers.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pink
Yeah,
wasn't
so
there.
sweet.
Okay, someone very poppy was in the LA show though. And I don't remember who it was because I read that lineup like a week ago, and then I was like, oh, I can't go to this. I don't care anymore. But there was somebody.
That's cool.
But yeah, Weird Al. Good show.
Sweet. Yeah, this is the time to get back out again. Seems pretty awesome.
Kesha, that's right. Yay.
Kesha,
Not gonna lie, I love Kesha.
freaking CAD $sign. Ha.
Kesha from Melina. And do you have to spell it with the $sign?
You do.
She
Or
no
S?
longer spells it with the $sign. That was like old Kesha. Now she's just regular Kesha.
Oh, really? No $sign anymore?
No, she's a more mature Kesha.
She realized, oh, that's really douchey and stupid.
Well,
No,
now
it
she has
sounds like
money.
she's.
She doesn't need to like manifest it like that. Yeah.
Well, now she's like a bankrupt Kesha. She didn't have any $signs anymore.
Rude.
Can't even type the $sign anymore.
I'm sure she's
I'm
doing
assuming
just
that
fine.
IQ2 means she likes Kesha. So yay.
I liked Kesha in the early 2000s. Not that I was like really loving it. It was more of a meme, kind of a fun vibe thing. But nowadays, I don't know. Like 10 years later, I don't know.
I mean,
She would have to really impress me with something for me to go back.
Well, listen to I'm a motherfucking woman.
Well, okay, I'll check it out.
Yes.
Sing that.
I'm a motherfucking woman.
Doesn't really
Yeah, it does.
roll off.
It's like I'm
Really
a motherfucking
fun.
princess. Because also Avril. So shut up.
And where is she now?
Touring actively.
Really?
Actually, she put out a new album like last month, and it sounds basically exactly the same as the album she put out in 2002.
And did anyone care?
I mean, she's touring, so maybe somebody.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I listen to it. She got my streaming money.
Your streaming money.
Yeah, like 3.5 cents for the album.
Yeah, they break that off of your fucking subscription to Spotify.
Yep, exactly. All my Spotify money is going to Kesha and Avril.
The cash. Nice. Well, so you have about an hour and a half until you're hosting. You're hosting the a segment of the film festival, or how's that
No,
work?
it's for the puppetry track. It is puppets in motion. Parentheses pictures.
Nice. So, and that's starting at 11:30.
11:30 starts at 11:30. It is 85 minutes worth of short films. 11 short films. Yeah.
We'll try to record something on your phone for the next episode.
Just record something.
Yeah. Record something. Lay it down when you're talking. Something. Prop it up on something.
Oh, something interesting.
Yeah.
I was like,
we want to hear.
Blow my nose and film that.
Is that a different dog?
Hey!
That is a different. Well, it's the same dog. He pops in and out of time, dimension.
Man, I thought my dog was smart.
He's into string theory. He looks like a lot of different dogs, a lot of different times. But yeah, we want to see some footage of maybe, I don't know, something.
All right.
It's better not having footage.
I'll try to get it.
Cool. And I guess we might wind down so you have time to get out there and do your thing.
Yeah, gotta do my thing.
Any last minute quick questions or things like that in the chat? Up in here. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. Nice. I'm just reading like stuff this way up high. Whose cat do we hear? Jessica wants to know about whose cat do we hear.
There's no cats.
If you're hearing cats, then there might be something.
No cats.
What cat do you speak of? No cat here.
We see no cats.
I do hear crickets though.
There we go.
And there is a delay. I'm aware of that. So we're just looking for quick questions or comments or something.
Did you ever watch
something.
The Expanse?
Yes, The Expanse.
The Expanse.
Did you ever watch it, Eric?
Oh, no. I haven't watched The Expanse.
Watch The Expanse.
Watch The Expanse. So it's this really great science fiction. Well, it was a set of books that they turned into a really great show. They had to, adapt it obviously for television because lots of reasons. But the TV show was great, and it is. I don't know what I'd call like hardcore sci-fi because like the science fiction. It is a fiction story that relies heavily on science. So it's outer space, but it's like true outer space. It's like people locked in little bubbles and space is trying to kill them at all turns.
Yeah, I think the writers actually consulted with scientists to write the books too.
Well, the showrunner has like a PhD in physics.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Real science.
So like all this space travel is very realistic. Like they can't just like take off, and it has no effect on their bodies. No, they have to strap in and they have to take drugs to withstand the G forces that they're going over. And like if something, penetrates the hull, like everyone's like in mortal danger because like something could just like kill them all. Like that's a major factor in it, as well as all the other human stuff going on around. So it's really intense and really cool and really nerdy and heady and but it's a great show. And so
cool.
I usually don't do a lot of the panel stuff here at DragonCon, but we went to see some of the actors that were in the show, some of the main actors. It was great. It was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, Ty and That Guy is a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It's like on season 4.
6.
Or 6? Holy crap!
Yeah, they just finished it. There's more books though.
So the series is completed.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. Will there be more later? Possibly.
Probably not.
Possibly.
Well, I can tell you that that Ty of Ty and That Guy has said there's not going to be any more books, but there's about 20 years worth of.
The show did not cover all of the books.
No, right. There's still about 20 years worth of subject matter in the books that was not addressed in the show.
Right.
And all the short stories too.
And there was allusion to the fact that they might down the road do some TV stuff.
Was that in the panel?
Involving that.
Oh, okay. Because I think that the author has been pretty. No, I'm sorry. That very specific author.
Oh, Ty. Yeah.
Ty has because he's the Twitter. He's the one that actually runs the Twitter. He's been pretty vocal about not doing more shows at this point, about it being done. But yeah, if they make more shows, I would be first in line.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, cool. Sounds perfect. Sounds like I should.
Battlestar Galactica, you would definitely like The Expanse.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, cool. I'm gonna start watching that. I will let you know next episode. Was your dog on a magic carpet, or was someone pulling the carpet in the background? That is
magic. Just say magic.
Pretty much magic. I mean, yeah. Like I said earlier, my dog is a shapeshifter, and one that can bend time and space. So yeah. And let's see. Cobra Kai season 5 on September 9th. Yeah. Yes, looking forward to the new season. Totes. Also recommend the Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. Oh,
Solid
that's
recommendation.
great special effects. Yeah. And that would be my niece, Ariana. I figured. Best movie
I'd say
ever.
right about now's a good time to start rolling the credits.
Oh, yes. How did the dog's bed disappear? You're going to have to ask the dog about that one because it's a very complicated answer. I could never understand it when he explains it to me.
Man, this one gives it away like from the get-go.
Right? It's like the first one.
It's like the title of the movie is right there.
It's like, well, that's it.
So we run credits at the end of our shows, but it's credits from a famous movie.
Oh, funny.
And like sometimes it's hard to get at the beginning, and so we like to give people the chance to guess.
I'm sorry, I've never seen the end of one of your shows.
Oh, yeah. So we always run, different 80s.
I've seen some of the middles.
You've seen about like 2 seconds of like.
Maybe a little bit more, maybe 4 or 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
4 or 5 seconds.
I mean, all combined.
They're still alive.
Well, now you've seen a full episode, so. So that deserves.
Wow, there's one I haven't heard.
Set director Robert Benton. That guy. That freaking guy. Yeah. Kurt Sobel.
Yeah.
Supervising movie music editor.
We like to say that it takes a lot of people to make one of our shows, right? Like,
I mean, it takes a large effort.
Yeah. Gotta have all these people.
Yeah.
They're very important.
Well, I mean, this whole behind the camera area is just like filled with people.
Yeah. Just staring at us.
I mean,
just staring.
Back there.
They're over
We
there.
should get them all
they're
donuts.
doing their job, like
Yeah.
like Mike Hill. Mike Hill's just killing it. He's over here killing it.
Yeah, Mike Hill's pretty good. He comes in early.
Doug Brain. Yeah, we love Doug. Dougie's like he's always just there for us.
Dougie Fresh.
Roy Orbicast. I mean, hard to say his last name, but like, shoot, if you just like see him and
solid guy. That
Solid
Roy.
guy.
Yeah. Except for Dick Smith. Man, he's late every morning. Everybody's like, "Where's Dick?"
Are you talking about Dick?
Like, yeah. Freaking late, man.
Dick Smith?
Yep. That
What
guy.
are you doing? Late again? Oh my! I've had it up to here with you. I mean, do I have to say it? Do I have to say it? Do I have to say it?
He tried, Mr. Smith.
All right, fine. You're fired. You're fired, Dick. You're fired. Get out. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Had it with Dick Smith.
I'm sorry, Dick Smith. I tried to change his mind. I went to bat for you, man. Sorry.
I just won't tolerate
all I
it
could
any
do.
longer. I just won't tolerate it.
Well, now we can have peaceful days on the set without Dick
Now
Smith.
some Frank Sinatra.
Wow. Man, Frankie, baby. Come on.
Frankie, baby.
Oh,
University
man,
of
I
North
haven't fired
Carolina.
somebody in a long time.
Yeah, I know. It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Panaflex.
Jessica
Panavision.
redacted a message.
Yes, and this episode was entirely filmed on film. So we have to go quickly and get this
In
developed.
1984.
In 1984, yes. So,
And all animal performers were
Harmed.
Were harmed, yes.
Yes, brutally.
In front of the Humane Society.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining us this evening. And may your evening be excellent. Be excellent to each other. Use the word excellent a lot, too, because it is an excellent word. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
We'll see you next time, in two weeks, in one fortnight. Now, we will see you then.
Okay.
Cheers, y'all. Bye.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.